I didn't share them live. I wonder how I know, like, anybody's in there. We'll just stand by and see if we get some folks. I'll find my earbuds in the meantime. I was trying to see how to, I think there's one person in here. I never went live before, so I don't know how to see like who's actually here or not. Ooh, it's 4 people. Okay, we get some folks. Y'all, we're gonna wait and see because I've never gone live. Halima, hi. Welcome, welcome. I'm gonna start my hair soon. I just want to, I'm actually just gonna share this live stream with my Instagram in a second here. Let me see if I can message it to myself. So we're surely getting some people on here. We'll get started in a few minutes. Let me just save this, send this to my Instagram. Let's see. Let's see. Hi, Alexis. Oh, Helena, you have locks too. How long are, I mean, do you interlock your hair or what do you typically do to maintain your locks? I'm sorry, I'm just gonna quickly find this link, put it on my Instagram. I'll see you in the live. All right, let me see. Hi, Ash. Thank you guys for coming. This is so cool. I've never gone live before. Oh, palm roll. Oh, at the salon. So have you ever maintained your hair by yourself? I've never actually gone to, I went to the salon one time to my friend's shop to get my hair done. And I think she actually interlocked for me too. And that's it. I missed the salon experience though, because I would love for somebody to wash my hair for me. No lie. I was thinking about interlocking a year and a half. This is my journey. I do it myself. Nice. Alexis, I interlocked too. I took that pic back in 2018. It's been 4 years locked. I don't know if I saw the pic. I'll have to find it. But that's cool. I honestly, I prefer to interlock, but like these days, I don't always have time. So I actually have not interlocked my hair since, I think I was looking on my Instagram like since April or something like that. It's actually been a while since I've interlocked my hair last. So let me just post this to Instagram and then we can get started, I guess. I mean, it's not a lot of people. I wasn't expecting like a huge turnout, to be very honest. I was like, I'm just gonna do this because I have to do my hair anyway. I'm on my computer, so hopefully the quality is okay. If there's anybody that watched my vlogs, so you can tell I'm in a new space. I moved and that's like a whole other story. So we'll talk about it later. So you oil them at home and pop them. What do you mean pop them? I oil at home and pop them. I'm not sure. I'm actually gonna be oiling my hair too with my Elaine Essentials natural hair oil. Y'all know, if y'all follow me, then y'all know this is my very own brand, Elaine Essentials. And then I'm gonna be using this Flourish 101 rose water that I got from Portia. She's over on Instagram. But I figured I can go ahead and just put the links for both of those in the chat just in case somebody is interested. So let me find that really quick. Hey Kenya, thank you for joining. Sky says, hey, next month makes 1 year lock for me. I retwisted my own with the comb and the palm roll. Nice. Oh, pull apart the married roots. Got you. Thank you guys so much for being here. This is so cool to me. Like, I've never done this. So I think I went live on my Instagram once so that I can do a promotion ceremony. But this is my first time like sitting down in front of people and actually like, I don't even know. Like, it makes me feel nervous. I'm not gonna lie, but we're good. Let me see. Oops. Sorry, I was trying to. Okay, I messed that up. Let me try this again. I'm gonna cut this one out. Dang it. Sorry, I'm trying to send y'all the links to our websites. Let me just cut that one out real quick. Okay, so this one is, let me delete this one. Remove. So that one is mine, and then let me get hers. Okay, I'm glad that you love it. I love it too. I'm not gonna lie, but of course I might be biased because it's my own, but I love it too. I have been locked for a year. I also interlock. Any advice for keeping parts clean and neat? So honestly, I don't really like my parts aren't the neatest. And the thing about it is when I started my lock journey in 2017, really people weren't really talking about like parts and making sure that everything was like perfect. And so mine are not. But I would say like using clips like today. I'm just going to be using these bit clips, but if you really wanted to, when my hair was shorter and I was first learning how to interlock, I would use those little, I don't even have any, but those little silver, like, I think like banana clips or something. And I would actually section off each part of the hair. So let's go ahead and show the hair while we're going. My locks are thick and bristlings. Oh my gosh, nice. Mine are pretty thin. Like my locks themselves are thin, but my hair is thick, if that makes sense. Let's see, I understand about the time. I actually washing mine tomorrow, but retwist time. Yeah, I watched mine last week and didn't retwist. So that's why we're looking thick right now. So this is how we're looking. Hopefully you guys can see me well. It seems like it's actually a little bit dark in this corner, so I might run and grab a light really quick because I really want to make sure that you guys can actually see what I'm doing. My window is like right here, so if the computer was facing this way, it will be better. But my computer is so big that it blocks the view from the window, which is why I turned it around. I've been watching your videos for a while and I plan on joining the Navy too. Nice. What else can I wear while in boot camp? Boot camp is kind of, okay, well, let me answer the first question, then I'll come back to the boot camp. So yeah, the first question again, like when I first learned how to interlock, I would like section off like these and I would put like a little clip right here and I would put like a clip right here so that the only thing I had left was the lock that I was going to interlock. And that's what helped me to not like merge locks together. The other thing that I would do is do like a quick palm roll first and then go through the interlock process. But y'all, let me grab my light really quick because I feel like you can't see my roots and that's what I want to make sure that you can see. And then I'll answer the question about the military in a second. Do you think if you weren't in the military, you would still retwist as often as you do? I don't know, to be honest. Hold on, let me grab this light. I'll be right back. This light is actually huge, so I hope that it doesn't get hot for me. I probably should have had this set up, so y'all bear with me. This is the first time, but if y'all like it, we can do it more. Yeah, this is gonna be huge. Hold on. I got another small one. One second. Okay, I got it. You guys know me and try to be like so organized and like everything is organized, but then I can't find what I'm looking for. But here it is, right here. So I'm just gonna plug it up and we can get going. I need a square. Let's do this. And hopefully this can clip on my computer without a problem. And maybe I can like put it right here to the side. I really only need to turn it on when it's time to actually start interlocking. Okay, here we go. I think we might have us a good setup now. Let's see what's turned up. That's right, but yeah, I think that's good because then you'll be able to see what I'm doing. And I'm actually going to start from the front because it does take me about 2 hours or so, 2 or 3 hours to interlock. And so I wasn't going to be on live that whole time. So I figured I can start from the top. And as long as you guys are rocking with me, then we'll keep going. Hey, sis. Okay. So the question about the military really quick. Well, let's section it off, then we'll answer questions because this is what you guys are here for, doing our hair. So usually what I'll do is most of the time I interlock my hair after I wash it. And again, this time around, I washed my hair last week and then I've just been wearing it in a bun. I've actually been going on my IG stories and I've been posting like every day, like the struggle of me putting my hair in a bun because it had been feeling really thick to me. Like my roots were feeling thick. And so let me know if you guys can see my hair good too. I'm hopeful that you can, but I don't know. I didn't really set up my big ring light. Okay, we're just gonna move the back out of the way. And I didn't grab a ponytail holder. So sorry, y'all. One second. I swear I'm gonna be organized next time. Okay. All right. So we're just gonna put the back in the ponytail, and then that way we can just work with the front. Okay, Sky, you can see, I can see that. Okay, everybody can see. Thank you guys, because it's hard for me to tell, but I appreciate that. All right, so we got the back in the ponytail, and we're just gonna start on. So one of the things that I have to do is decide if I want a part, and if so, where I want my part, because it's always gonna be a part. So I can either do a middle part, which is kind of how it's hanging right now, or I can do Lisa, or I can do like a side part. And so what I'll do is probably a side part. I don't know. What y'all think? Middle part, side part? I'll give y'all a few seconds to see what y'all think. The middle part would definitely look like this. The side part will be this. I always do this side on my side part because, to be honest with you, like my hair, if y'all follow me and you've been following me, then you know I do like my little baby hairs, because these little hairs in the front, I mean, they kind of teenage because they thick, but they don't stay in a lock. So I just don't try. I feel like I'm going to pull them out if I try and force them in a lock. But on this side, I did create a lock out of them, but I think there was a little bit more than the baby hairs, and I created a lock. And so I just never want to pull all this over because I don't want to ruin my little baby lock that I got growing over here. Okay, we got side part, side. Okay, everybody on the side part kick, let's do it. And then once again, I'll kind of go back and answer the questions. So, but since I'm going to do the side part, I'm actually going to start on this side. But my sister's talking about our hairline. I know. Seriously, I know. All right, so let's just move this out of the way. And we're going to start on this side. And so I think I was saying that, yeah, usually I start off on freshly washed hair, but I washed my hair a week ago. But my roots are still thick from that wash. And so what I'm going to do is just go ahead and spray it with just some regular water. Again, using that Flores 101 rose water. And then I'm going to use my Elaine Essentials Natural Hair Oil. For me, the Elaine Essentials is super important part of my regimen because it holds in all the moisture. And I don't know about you guys, but I feel like locks can get dry after a while, like especially because, I mean, all this is hair that's just been growing and growing for years. And so I just want to make sure that I maintain the moisture. And like I said, I might be biased, it's my company, but Elaine Essentials has done that for me. So let's get started spraying, and then I'll go back up. So usually what I do is just one row at a time. So I think it's only like 2 locks in this row. So, I mean, I guess my parts aren't too bad as far as like the straight back parts. Because usually that's what I did. When I first started my lock, really what I did was I looked in the mirror, I kind of parted my hair across the way it is right now. And then in the front, I went straight back. And then in the back, I went across and up. And so that's kind of how my parts are situated. So they're not too bad, but I've just never been focused on keeping them perfect, if that makes sense. So let's go ahead and spray a little bit. I don't want my whole locks wet because, baby, it takes forever for my hair to dry. So we're just gonna spray a little bit of this, put a little of the rose water. Go ahead and pop the Elaine Essentials. Sometimes I'll be going crazy with the Elaine Essentials, but the thing about it is it also helps with the slip when it's time to go ahead and do like the interlock process. Oh, and I'm going to be using my interlock tool. So I was trying to, so I have this in my Amazon store. So if you follow me on Instagram, you can go to like my link tree in my bio, and you can go to my Amazon store and find it. I was trying to find the link before I started and I couldn't. So I ended up, I wasn't able to like add it in here, but you can get it on my Instagram. So let me answer a couple questions before I get too far into this. So the boot camp. Styles you can wear in boot camp with your locks is you can wear your locks down, and that's if it doesn't go over, like go past your collar in the back. You can wear your locks in a ponytail, and again, the ponytail can extend to about, I think, 3 inches past the collar, like the hair that's hanging from the ponytail. Like if you notice, for me, I can't wear a ponytail because it hangs too long. But if it stops like right here or something, like halfway, then you can wear a ponytail. And then if it gets long, then you have to wear it in a bun. And that's really, excuse me, according to the record, that's our only, or according to the instruction, that's the only styles that we can use. There is, according to the instruction, that's all you can do. Let's say that. Let me see. Let me see. Love your vlogs, most of them. Most up here for the live. Well, thank you, Sky. Thank you so much, because honestly, I be thinking to myself, like, I know my page is a little bit all over the place, but I do my hair and I also travel and I like to do vlogs. So I'm glad to know that you guys appreciate that. So what I'm doing here is I'm actually going to go ahead and start with a retwist. If you notice, it's still kind of natural for me, so I'm sorry if I'm not explaining. So let me know if you have questions as we go. But I start with like a little bit of a retwist, and then I take the end of my lock, and this has like a big portion and then a small portion. So I put it through the big portion first, and then I slide it up to the small portion, and that's just going to secure it in there. And then I do a 4-point rotation. So I'll do, I kind of say it to myself as I'm going. So it kind of depends. So it's weird, but it depends on where I want my lock to fall. So because I want my lock to fall down this way, then I want to stop on the down. And so I usually will do like a left, up, right, or, a front, up, back, down. Yeah, you guys will see. So let me do this, then I'll answer more questions. So we go to the front and we pull it all the way through. And then I feel each time I make a pass, I feel on there. And then we'll go up and all the way through. You guys see? And then my hair is kind of frizzy. I personally don't mind the frizz. At the end, I'll do a palm roll to kind of catch all of that. Some people will, and I've actually tried, so you will use a tool to, what is it? The crochet needle to fix the frizz, but I kind of don't do it. Okay, so we went forward, we went up. So we're gonna go backwards. And then down. But I can feel that I still have a lot more new growth. And so I'll just do it again. I don't know if I'll have enough new growth to go all the way around again, but we're just gonna do it. Luckily for me, my hair is long enough that it gets kind of heavy anyway. So whenever it starts to feel tight and I can't get it through, I just make sure that it's not too much hair at the end, because it could just be like thick, and I definitely don't want to pull it too tight. So I always just go back, and then we'll go through it. And then most likely this will fall off, but then I can just pull it into the lock. Forward. I could go up again, but I'm not. I think that's good enough. So then I'm just going to wrap the little frizzies around. Okay, so let me jump in these comments really quickly. What's the last one I read? How long was your budding stage, if you can remember? Currently going through and loving my frizzy fuzzies. I love the fuzzies. So I don't really know my full budding stage, but my hair took years to lock, like literally years. Like I think that even right now, the very bottoms of my locks, I can comb out. Like I have one that I recently combed out, but they really took like years to lock. So I think I was budding for a long time. But I like the frizzy hair. I honestly don't mind. I think it gives my hair like a cute little thickness, and so I don't mind it at all. Oh, hey, Sister Twin, I've seen it already. How can you donate? I mean, if y'all want to donate, I won't be mad about it. I'm not asking, but if you want to, what do I have? I don't know. I'll find a link and put it up in a second. Let's see, where are we? Let me share this real quick. Okay, sis, thank you. Side part. Oh, okay, we were talking about that. Lisa in our hairline, girl. I know. Yikes, wrong for that girl. Oh, I don't even know what I was wrong for. Sorry, I missed it at the moment. Have I had any trouble with combining lots? Yes. So, okay, wait. Sorry, y'all. Forward. This is I kind of have to like make sure I remember my rotation as I'm going up. Then we'll go backwards and then down. So yeah, I combine a couple lots, especially in the front because if you can see on the side there, in my opinion, they're pretty small. But on the very front, like it was giving me trouble. So like this one is a combined lock. It was two in front and back of each other, and I combined it. This one didn't give me trouble. It actually looks really good. The only trouble on this one was that the ends were kind of like thin, and so I actually clipped the end on this one. And so this is like my most blunted lock, and it doesn't really have like a curl versus the rest of them have like little curls on the end. But this one in the back right here, is it this one before I pull it out? Yeah, I think it is. Oh no, it's not. It should be on this side maybe. I have one in the back. I'll find it. Oh, this might be it. That I tried to combine, and it just will not stay together. So I have like those double-headed dragon things that I remember I used to hear about when I first started looking up locks. But the reason I combined this one was because in the back I was wearing my hair obviously in ponytails and like buns and stuff so much when the Navy allowed. Well, so I was sneaking with locks before the Navy said that we can have locks. And so because I was sneaking, I would have my locks braided underneath like a wig or something. And so every week or every other week or so, I would braid my hair all the way back and then put on a wig and then put like the little wig clips under. And the wig clip was breaking off the back of my lock. And so the one on the very bottom was thinning out, and I didn't want to lose the lock, so I married it with this one. But I tried everything to combine it, and these ends, like most of it combined, but these ends just keep coming loose. So that was the trouble I had. All right, let's see. Moving right along. Sometimes I'll just spray like the section so it can just stay damp. That way I don't have to keep spraying it. Put a little bit of our Elaine essentials. All right, what else are we talking about? Let's see. Not me having to watch ads before the live. I didn't know. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I did put like monetized on there, but I didn't know what that would mean. So my bad. And thank you for your support. Hi, Tanya. Tanya Fisher. That name sounds familiar. Do we know each other? If not, hi. Thank you. Welcome. Or thank you for coming in. Welcome. Where am I? I am in Japan. I'm in Iwakuni, Japan. So Braylon, looks like you asked that. So I'm in the military. So I'm actually in my barracks room in Iwakuni, Japan. Can I use this method on starter locks? Yeah. So I've interlocked my hair from the very beginning. The very first time I started, or when I very first started my locks, I started with like a braid at the root, and then I twisted it. And then from there, the next like 2 weeks to a month later, I interlocked my roots. So that was for me the very beginning of the interlocking. Let's see, really. I know I have one I need to combine, but for whatever reason, I want to keep the same number of locks. Girl, I feel like my lock number have been changing so much. Like I don't even know how many locks I have at this point because I combined a couple and then that was up that. I combined a couple and then I made a new lock in the front of my head. So I don't know. Maybe one day I'll count again. I've really stopped caring, but I know some people ask, so I leave it in my Instagram like bio. But I honestly probably can update that because I think I made a lot since doing that. I always try and be careful because you can easily put a knot in your lock by doing this, especially because my hair is so long. So I don't know if you guys noticed, like that loop was confusing me a little bit. And so I almost put a knot in my lock, and I had to fix that. Okay. Went down, so forward. Okay. So apparently I'm not going to be able to stop on the down because of the amount of new growth that I have. It's going to take at least 5 passes. So I just need to figure out what I need to do in order for it to end on a down, but it doesn't matter that much. But I could do back first. So if I do back, no, if I do up first, sorry, y'all, I gotta see, this is my process through, I gotta figure it out. So let me see. If I go up, back, down, forward, up, no. Okay, so I'm gonna start down. That's what I need to do, start down. Let me see, Braylon. If I could redo my lock journey, and only do one thing differently, what would I do differently? I think that probably if I was able to actually wear my locks like loud and proud, because for the first 2 years of my journey, I had to hide. Well, the first year of my journey, I was wearing my locks and nobody knew they were locks because they were, I went down first, because they looked like two-strand twists. After about a year, I started doing braid outs. And when I did the braid out is when my hair started looking like locks. And so because of that, somebody noticed and it was like, oh, if you have locks, you need to do something about that because we weren't allowed to wear locks in the military. And so then that whole second year, I was wearing my hair, I was wearing wigs over my locks. And so honestly, that would be something I would do differently, is just wear them proud. I think the other thing is like making the locks around the perimeter, I would have made them bigger. And I saw so many videos telling people to do that. And I just didn't like the way it looked. Like I didn't like the aesthetics of having bigger locks in the front. So I didn't do it. And I just probably should have just did it because I ended up combining most of them anyway. I try to interlock and always forget which direction to go. Me too. You see, I have to pause and think to myself, okay, what am I doing? And I'm still, again, making sure I'm not putting a knot in there too. But like I said, I say out loud, down, forward, whatever. Oh, see, I just went in the same direction twice. That's not So sometimes it happens and it's kind of whatever it is, what it is. But now it needs to go up. I shouldn't have went down again. If you go in the same direction too many times, then you can weaken your locks. But I mean, if you look at my locks, they're all pretty much the same. They are I can see right here, it looks a little bit thinner. So that might be a situation. Yeah, right here. The other thing that I learned though, which is crazy, is when I stress out, my hair can thin out, which I mean, that's not crazy, but you can actually see it in your locks. So if you look, and this is a stressful period of my life, because most of my locks will have this little thinning right here. And I had another area when I first started, somewhere around here. And it's that's kind of crazy that I can look at my hair and see the stressful times or whatever. I tried to interlock. Oh, we talked about that. I have a few permed ends on my locks, but I'm not sure if I should cut them since I'm not fully locked. I really think that it's up to you. Okeen says she had permed ends as well. 5 months in, ended up cutting them off. My locks are growing so rapidly. So nice seeing your journey. Thank you. Yeah, my hair has been growing really fast. I don't know. It seems like every time I turn around, my hair is longer. And I'm happy about that. Don't get me wrong, but being in the military, it makes it difficult because we have certain regulations that we have to follow. And so I'm nervous because if I end up retiring, then I still have 5 years left in, a little over 5 years left in. So I need to make sure that I keep my hair standards because I do not want to cut my hair. 100%, I don't want to cut my hair. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, my locks, they definitely can tell a little story. So I think that's kind of crazy and cool and unique about my hair. I mean, I hate that it thins out, when I'm stressed, but it's cool to see times where I'm able to bounce back and, I think that's why people say your hair carries energy though. And that's why a lot of people are so protective over their locks, because I do believe there's a lot of energy that you carry around. Which is why I don't particularly like people just touching my hair, because I don't know what type of energy they got and I don't want them transferring it over to me. But that might be a different topic for a different day. It's your locks. Oh, so do you have traditional locks or interlocks? I mean, personally, I consider my hair traditionally locked, and the only reason I say that is because, when I wash my hair side note, when I washed my hair this weekend or last weekend, I was in a hotel, which I need to get that vlog edited for you guys. I'll edit it probably today or tomorrow. But I was in a hotel and I had to use a white towel. Usually I don't put a towel on my locks. I'll either use like this little head wrap thing or a t-shirt. And so now I'm finding like lint in my locks and I really don't like that. But anyway, yeah. So I feel like my locks are traditional because I started them with like the 2-strand twist. And so when I started my locks, I probably had about, I mean, maybe it's interlock. I don't know, but I probably had about this much hair. Maybe, yeah, because I can actually still, on this one, I can see the braid where I started the lock. And so it actually shrunk up quite a bit because I think I probably had like about this much hair and then it kind of shrunk into what's left here. But I started that and then I interlocked from there. So I didn't start my hair with the interlock. I did start it with like the 2-strand twist, but I do maintain it by interlocking. So I don't know. I probably wouldn't put a label on it, but I guess whoever can label how they want, because I'm not sure. All right, down, forward, up, and back. I'm telling you guys, it's kind of hard to remember everything, like remember how to do it, but it does get easier. I don't think I typically talk while I'm doing it, and so I think I can go faster when I'm not talking actually. But I don't mind because I think it's kind of cool. Like I really like it. The idea of going live, I like because I really want to interact with the people that support me. Like, because firstly, side note, or one thing about me that most people don't know is your girl is shy in person. Like I really don't talk a lot, contrary to popular belief, especially because I've just been running my mouth for the last 30 minutes. But I usually don't talk a lot. And so I think that YouTube has given me like a unique opportunity. And the fact that people support me and doing things like just doing my everyday life, I think is like really, really cool. So that's one of the reasons why I like to do giveaways and give backs and stuff. Sorry, I'm trying to see if I have any loose hairs. If it's just already in a lock, then I'm not worried about it. But if it's loose, then I'll try and put it where it needs to be. Like this is an example of a part not being perfect because I can feel it, like this part is like over here, and I'll keep on wanting to pinch this and put it over here, but it's already like merged in this lock. So it is what it is. It's still pretty damp, so we won't have to add too much more water. Let's put some oil. I remember in one of your videos you mentioned you had to swim as a part of training in military. How did you go about protecting your hair from the chlorine after you swim? Y'all. That was crazy. So when I first went to boot camp, that was over 14 years ago. So I wasn't swimming back then. I mean, I didn't have locks back then, but the second time around when I got commissioned as an officer, we had to go to what's called ODS. I'm just wrapping the hair around. And we had to do the swim call again. The thing about it was when I went to ODS, I went approximately a month before locks were authorized in the Navy. And so being at a training command, training command is like the most strict commands when it comes to like uniform regulations, which is why I answered the question earlier about boot camp and saying like you can only do those 3 things that I told you as far as styles. So being that I was at the training command and not supposed to have locks, I actually got a sew-in over my locks. And let me real quick do this. So I was going to the pool every day trying to figure out how to, swim. And my hair was getting wet and I would sit under the dryer for like as long as I could. Like in my time that I was supposed to be sleeping, I was under the dryer trying to dry my locks underneath the damn sew-in. What did I just do? I think I just went down. Let me just go back. Trying to dry my hair under the sew-in, and for a while that was work because I was obviously still washing it as best as I could after every time I went to the pool. But after a while, I felt like my hair just was not getting clean, and I was so irritated by that because I'm like, I don't want to have like mildew on my locks or anything like that. And my hair was just smelling wet every day, and I just really didn't like it. So, girl, I took that sew-in out, and at first I was like, okay, I'm gonna be slick because my roots were thick by then, like kind of like this, and so I was able to put my hair in like 2 braids to the back, and it just looked like my hair was just braided to the back. But then I try to be cute because we had we were able to go out in town one weekend, like probably like the last weekend there, or maybe like the weekend before the last, we were able to go out in town. So I'm like, here, let me go ahead and do a quick little retwist because I didn't have my interlock tool there. And so I did my retwist, and so you can see all my parts. Like as you can see now, you can see my parts. And so I was outside PTing, and the person that was in front of me, like our leadership, I don't know if you guys are military, but the person, she was like a senior chief, is what her rank was. And she was like, ma'am, come here. And I was like, yeah, how you doing, senior? What's up? And she's like, is your hair locked? And I was like, yes. She just told me, like, girl, put it back in the 2 braids because at least somebody can notice. So I had a bun at that point, and you can see like each individual like lock or whatever. And she's like, just put it back in the 2 braids so won't nobody know. Because at that point we only had a week left of training, but if she wanted to pursue it, she could have, and I could have gotten in trouble, or they would have asked me to like cut my hair, which I wasn't going to do. So it could have been a big deal. But all that to say, back to your question is, because I took my hair down, I was able to wash it every day and really dry it. Like it wasn't drying when it was in those braids under the sew-in. So I was able to wash that chlorine out every day that I was going to the pool. And I think eventually after about 3 days, I actually passed the swim fall, so I wasn't going in the water every day. Okay, let me start this really quick. I feel like this is more of me talking than doing my hair. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to multitask. And forward, back. Okay. I gotta make sure I pull it all the way through because if I don't, that can create like a little knot on the root of it. And I have a couple of knots from accidentally doing that where I don't pull the lock all the way through, and then it creates a problem. Okay, let me see. Lisa Ardell, cousin, don't let people touch their locks because of the energy transfer. Yeah, for sure. Oh, she's shy, right. Hi, Lorna. Just discovered you're streaming, so I rushed to join. Hi, you are one of my biggest supporters, girl. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for joining. I think I posted like just in my community tab that I was going live, but otherwise I was like posting it on YouTube or on Instagram. That's it. So this is one that I combined, and you guys can tell because it's like kind of longer going back, but this one combined pretty well. I didn't have any issues with it. I know my locks are getting long, Lorna. Hey, Alicia. You live on Optimus. Thank you so much. Thank you. Me too, girl. I'm so happy that I locked my hair. I can't lie. Oh, let me find this donation thing. Again, not if you want, whatever. No big deal. Honestly, I don't know what to use, so we'll do that next time. I'm working on, I tried to download StreamYard because I heard that that's a good streaming platform, but then it said that I would stream it still on YouTube using StreamYard, and I heard that it just has like a lot of good features, but it takes 24 hours, and I downloaded it yesterday, and so I was like, I still want to go live today because I said that I would, so we're just using a regular YouTube live. Yeah, this water feels so good on my scalp. And this little water smells pretty good. And then put the oil. So this little baby locker right here in the front, y'all, this girl, I just don't know what to do with it because like it is thick. Like I said, I pulled hair from the 2 locks in front of it that seem to just keep coming out. And it's a little bit of my, again, we ain't gonna call them baby hair. It's a little bit of my teenage hair right there. So this one, I don't know if I want to interlock it, but it's like the hair is so soft. I don't even know if y'all can see it. The hair is so soft. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna retwist first and then we'll interlock. And this one I might actually try and use my crochet needle to like thicken it up because this one is kind of thin right here too. And you see like the base of it is so thick. It's like I like it and I don't at the same time. So let's see what we can do with this one. This one is my problem child, but I love her all the same. And she's grown. It was a lot longer, but at the end where it looks like it's budding, I actually folded it in half because it was kind of thin. Because the hair is just so freaking soft right here. I don't know what's up with this little patch. Like maybe it wasn't supposed to be a lot. I don't know. Yeah, I have two like that locks like that in the front too. The hair is just so soft when I interlock they unravel. Right. Like I've been trying my best. I've been working on this lock for years to try and get it to stay as a lock. But we're gonna try. Let's go ahead and put it in. Okay, let's go. Let's go up first. And I'm gonna rotate it again. We'll go forward. Rotate it again. Let's go down. And let's go back. And you can probably go up again, but I don't want to go up again because this one is so small that it won't like hang the way I want to. So I'm gonna just go down again. Again, I don't always recommend like going like so. I went down, back, and I'm about to go down again. I wouldn't recommend doing that all the time, but in this case, it's just I have to. And then we'll go down again. I'll try and rotate it so maybe I'll go down through a different set or different strands. I know sis, like the baby like really has grown a lot. Like she is flourishing on her own. Okay. I think I do want to try and do like a little interlock situation or crochet situation. So this is going to be a little bit of a side note caveat to the interlock. I'll show you guys how I crochet. I feel like when I turn this way, you can't see, but as long as you guys can see, because I'm trying to like turn toward the light. Anyway, let me grab this tool. So this, I keep all my hair stuff and body stuff and whatever in there. This I also got off of for Amazon, and it has like 3 different little crochet needles. I think that it's in my Amazon store. If not, I'll make sure I add it when I finish this live. But what I want to do, I have too much stuff, so I'm gonna just put this back. Okay. What I want to do is take the end. It's really small. I don't know if y'all can see. It's like really, really small. So small, it's not really showing up. But I'm just gonna try and like crochet this a little bit. Let's see. I have one lock in the front like that, keeps unraveling, so I tied it instead of a twist. And now it's shorter than the rest of my locks. And I've had locks for almost 3 years and I'm still having trouble. I'm telling you, like it is a problem. She said, yes, that lock has grown the lock. It looks sturdy enough, even though the hair is soft. Yeah, I've been really doing my best to like maintain, like baby it, and I try not to pull it whenever I do styles. I try and like just like let's say for instance I'm doing 2-strand twist. Like I'll do the 2-strand twist behind it, and then I'll just sort of merge it in without pulling too much. Let me back up because I feel like the lighting is doing something weird. So I'm wrapping like the extra hair around it to like what's the word I'm looking for? Like to give it like a good foundation, and then I'm just sort of going in and trying to like twist the interlock just to keep those hairs in there. I have the same crochet needle, but I had to reattach one of my locks. I accidentally cut completely off. Girl, I've done something similar to that. When I would, how did I have my hair? Oh, okay. I was interlocking and I accidentally interlocked one lock into another. And so I was trying to pull it out. And I felt like it was like a tiny little piece of hair. And I'm like, you know what? I can just clip it and pull it out. It was half of my daggone lock. So I ended up just having to combine those two. It's somewhere in the top. So if we're still here chit-chatting, then you'll see it. I can't believe we're like 45 minutes in. I've just been running my mouth. Oh my gosh. Is that a shorter tool that you are using on a short lock? I'm trying to find a shorter interlock tool. So this isn't an interlock tool. This is a crochet needle. And so I definitely would recommend using this to interlock because you'll probably end up like pulling hairs from all over the place. For the shorter interlock tool, I feel like there might be something a little bit shorter than this. I'll have to look on Amazon and I'll find it and put it in my community tab if I can find something smaller. But this actually worked for me when my locks are fairly short. It was kind of a pain, but it did work for me. Okay, I'm not gonna spend too much time doing this, y'all. Sorry, I just It's so soft, and I'm just scared to lose it. But she's been driving, so I guess I'm not gonna lose her today. Okay, so let's keep going. Let's keep going. All right. Any other questions or what else y'all want to talk about? I actually was gonna make me a mimosa this morning. I forgot. I was running late, and I just wanted to start when I said I was gonna start. So I ended up not doing that. The next time we do this, maybe we can all have like a little like drink together and chit chat. I was actually thinking about like on my channel doing like a wind down, like sort of like either a Friday night wind down or a Sunday night wind down or something like that, because I just went up and back. Because I just think that would be cool. The problem with a Friday night wind down for me is that Friday night for me is Thursday morning for y'all. So I don't think that y'all will be drinking. You probably will be working. So that's the only problem there. I've interlocked before, but I think I did it too tight because I would rotate until nothing could pass through, which would cause bulging at the root. Yeah. I definitely try my best not to do that. Like right now I'm doing 5 passes, and if I really squeeze, I can still get like more. I can feel that there's a little bit more hair left there, but it's not worth it for me to keep going because I just don't want my hair to be tight. Like that's always a difficult situation for me, especially because I have to wear my hair pulled back in a bun, and so if I interlock too tight and then by Monday and I have to put it in a bun, it'll just be painful, and I don't like that. Let's go up. Uh-oh. I've added something to it. I feel it. Shoot. My baby lock. Ah! Okay. See what happens? My baby lock got added in there. I felt it. Let me put that. That's why sometimes I used to use clips a lot, especially when my hair was shorter, to like make sure that I don't merge or combine locks. These days I don't have to worry about too much, but my baby in the front just wanted some loving, I guess. Dang, I could go down, but I'm not. All right, so we're making it. We're making it. I probably won't make this live more than an hour. Maybe we'll go up to an hour and a half max if you guys are still sort of chit-chatting and interacting. But I don't want to like have you guys sitting here as I'm playing around in my hair too much. I really thought that I was gonna be able to like multitask and talk and do this at the same time, but I think I'm doing more talking than interlocking. When is my wedding? Oh, good question. I don't know. I made that face because I keep on saying like I need to plan. Like I have a wedding book. Y'all can't see it, but it's up here. My friend got me for Christmas, and I was so happy because I'm like, oh my God, like thank you, because it's like putting my wedding to the forefront. The reason why I haven't really thought about it or like tried to plan anything is because shortly after I got engaged, I came to Japan, and so I knew that I was going to be here for 2 years without my family. I wanted to go down. I know I was going to be here for 2 years without my family. So I was like, well, in 2 years, this is when we'll figure it out when I get back. And then especially because of the pandemic and everything, and I was like, I was really important to me is to have my dad there because I just want him to have an opportunity to walk one of his baby girls down the aisle. So I was like, I'm definitely not having a wedding without my dad, like point blank. So with the pandemic, I was like, well, I don't want to say point blank. Obviously, if my fiance was like, let's do it, we'll do it. But I do want my dad there. So yeah, I was like, I haven't really been planning, but I have a wedding book now. And so it made me think like, maybe I should plan. And I still haven't planned. So I don't know. It'll be when I get back home though. For sure. Lisa, you said you're taking shots. Well, sis, I might go make my mimosa. 2 years. That's funny. I don't know why I thought it would have only been 6 months. So, girl, I wish. No, 2 years but what's crazy is that I've already been here for 11 months. It was 11 months earlier this week. I've been counting down. So the 27th for me is like my countdown day. And so earlier this week it hit my 11-month mark, which means that pretty soon here I already have been here for a year. So honestly, the year is not. I mean, it sucks. I'm away from my family. Absolutely. Like I miss them like crazy, but the time is going by, so I can't be mad at it. So this one is thicker. So if you can see, one of the ways that I maintain like the frizz is I'll wrap it around and I'll do like a little pump bro situation. I don't do it on all of them, but the ones toward the top, like the frizz gets out of control. Like the frizz gets kind of disrespectful up here, so I have to do that. So we are just moving right along, making our way. Sis, now you got me wanting a mimosa for real. I have some champagne. Like a couple of my friends got me Moet for my birthday, and I haven't drank it. And last week we went to a sake tour, which was pretty nice. I can't wait to edit that vlog for y'all because I think that's going to be really cool. Like we had such a good time. So I'm going to edit that and you guys can see it. But I got some sake from that tour. So I could have that. But mimosa is more appropriate for, what time is it? 9:51, 54. Even that's too early, so I'm not going to make a mimosa. But next time, if we do some sort of like chit chat brunch style situation, maybe we can have mimosas. Yeah, I forgot which way I went. Sometimes I can feel my way around because when I pull through the root, like say for instance, like you know, you got the root of your hair, and then when I pull it through, it creates like two little like coils on either side that the hair have went through. So I can feel the coil, and if I know that it's like this opening right here, then I'll go the other way to create the coil this way. Does that make sense? So sometimes I can just feel and know like, okay, I can't go the same direction I just came. Wait, she said, what you say, Elizabeth? You want me and the kids there too? Of course I want y'all there, girl. Of course I do. I just want to like, I don't know. I just really want to make sure that, you know, Dad get his opportunity to walk one of his girls down. But of course I want y'all there. Absolutely. The problem is I don't know where the wedding is going to be. That's another 2.0 problem is my fiance being from Brooklyn, me being from Cleveland, and then us being all over the world in U.S. Where are we going to be married? Like, who, like, I don't know. So I feel like our families are going to have to travel no matter what. So we might just end up getting married at whatever location we're at next. If we decide that that's when we're going to get married. And so then our families will travel. Because otherwise then we have to travel. So then we got to pay to travel, plus pay for a wedding, plus then pay to travel to a honeymoon, then pay to travel back home. Already that seemed like a lot. So I don't know. I was actually thinking about doing an engagement story, like a story time engagement story about my engagement. Would y'all want to see that? It's only a couple of us in here, but I don't think I've ever done like a story time. I've done like some sort of chit chat videos, but that can be like a chit chat story time about my engagement. Where do I want to go for my honeymoon? I'm laughing because when I had this conversation with my fiance a couple months ago, we were talking about it, and I told I told him that I wanted to do like a world tour, and he was like, "Oh damn." So I think that's like perfect world if we had like limitless funds. I would honestly want to do a world tour as a honeymoon, like hitting up. I want to go to Paris. I want to go to Iceland. I want to go to Bali. I want to go to was it Iceland or Greenland? I think it's Iceland. I want to go to oh gosh, what is the name of this place? Oh my gosh, Ibiza. I want to go to Santorini. So there's a lot of places that I want to go, and I want to go with him. And so I think that would be in a perfect world, like to do sort of like a world tour, like 2 months or so, or not 2 months, like month long, or maybe a month and a half long, like honeymoon. And honestly, we would bring our kiddo too, so it would kind of be like a family moon. She said, yes, we're being nosy. I don't care, girl. I don't mind. Even though I am 2 shots in, I'm watching and making me a top to wear. Oh, yeah, y'all. My sis, she is good with the crochet tops. I wish that I had one that you're making for me. I would show it in here. But sis, if you want to put your website in here, I'll pin it because she makes some really good handmade crochet like items, like for real. I'm actually standing by to get mine because it's gonna be cute, honey. Shoot, which way did I go? I think down. So yes, just put your thing and I'll put it. Oh my God. Yes, Iceland is so gorgeous, right? That was like it's so freaking gorgeous. And I just really want to see it. Like I love all the like sights and I enjoy like beautiful locations. I really do. So that would be ideal for me. Now if I'm going like if I'm scaling it back and being realistic, we could either do we've been talking about going to Aspen. Actually, that's something that when we first met we talked about a lot. And so I wouldn't mind doing like a wintertime honeymoon in Aspen with like a cabin. So this to me would be so dope. Like it's cold outside. Let's paint the scene. It's cold outside. We have like a private cabin, snow everywhere, but on the deck there's a hot tub. And so then we can hang out in the hot tub even though it's cold around us, and we can have like our drinks and stuff like that. And then we can go back into the fireplace, and there'll be like a fur in front of the fireplace. Like, isn't that dope? Like romantic? I would do that. Did she make the yellow two-piece you showed us on your? Yeah, she did. That was her. Yep. And by the way, the two-piece ended up not being mine. I thought that I ordered the two-piece, but I forgot I had told her I had to be more modest since I'm going to be on base. And so I ended up ordering a one-piece from her. But the two-piece is something that she made, but that wasn't for me. I thought it was for me, and then I forgot, like I asked for something else. So yeah, but she made it. The world tour sounds like maybe go do it. Girls, donate. Give me some money. That's where I'll put the donate link in. y'all can donate to our honeymoon world tour. All right, we making our way. I would have put, honestly, I would have put like my Cash App, but I forgot it don't work in Japan for whatever reason. I should do that. I should do like a I don't know. I would feel so weird doing that though, like a GoFundMe. Like, why are we funding y'all damn world tour? I would vlog it though. That's so funny. Yeah, these roots are thick, honey. I do like the thick. Like this is a look. Like this looks so like it looks kind of like a long bob, except for this one from the back. Like, isn't that cute? All right, let's go. Let's get this done. I don't have nothing to do today, y'all, so I can honestly sit here all day. But your should to any day now. What says your should? Oh, beat to me any day now. Oh, okay. I do have a package at the post office. Actually, I haven't went to check it, so that could be from you. Hi, Tony. Welcome. We're just chit-chatting while I'm interlocking my hair. So if you have any questions, comments, anything you want to say, chit-chat. If any of y'all have businesses and y'all want to promote, I mean, it's only 15 of us in here, but who knows who will watch the playback. So go ahead and shoot, promote away. I don't mind at all. Sis, I'm still waiting for you to put your website in there. If you did it, I didn't see it. Let's go forward. This one is a combined like two. I can tell it's thick. Forward. Down. Sometimes it's like a weird angle. Also, I'm using the screen as like my mirror, which usually I don't have a mirror here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just stop that down. I could go back, but I'm gonna just stop it down. This one is really frizzy though, so I'm gonna wrap it around as well. Would you say, sis? Yes, do the world tour and end it Aspen. Yeah, that would be super dope, honestly. But y'all know we gotta I don't care. I was about to say I don't want to have to like postpone the honeymoon just to like wait to do this big extravagant thing that I want to do. But the thing that I'm saying, like, it doesn't even have to just be the honeymoon. Like, we can just do that together, like as a couple. Especially, I'm going to retire in about 5 years, and honestly, I'm gonna be young when I retire. Like, I'm 34 now, so I'll be 39 when I retire. So honestly, it's gonna be a whole lot of life to live, and my plan is to let Elaine Essentials make my money for me and get my little retirement check and travel the world with my family. Like, that would be so dope. Well, I don't know if they want to travel. I need to bounce this plan off of them too. But if they want to travel, then that's what we'll be doing. Back. I always have to remind myself which way to go. All right. Is it still showing up clear for y'all? Do I need to change any lighting or angles? Do you sell those left check shirts? I think there's a couple left. So I had them, but I didn't re-up because I haven't been in touch with the like the vendor who was printing them out for me. So I designed the shirt how I wanted it. And I was working with the vendor, but I found that when I moved to Japan, it was just so much to ship it here. And it took like a lot of time. And so I wasn't able to like guarantee when I was gonna restock and things like that. But I do know that, so now these days, my sister is actually like doing my distribution for me. So I wish I can walk y'all around. I'm so used to having my camera where I can like walk y'all around and talk. But I have all of my like oil ingredients and all of my like boxes and like labels and things like that here. And what I do is I put it all together. I do the mixing of oil for myself. I bottle it up myself and all that. And then I send it to my sister. And she's like my distribution person now for me. And so Lisa, did you answer? Are there any shirts left? She said I linked my business IG because I didn't add the dresses. Okay, I don't see it, sis. But are there any shirts left? Lisa, would you mind answering that question? Let's see. Why did you think I was? A lot of people think I'm in my 20s. Actually, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yes, girl. Honestly, this whole last year, I didn't realize I was 33. I thought that I was about to turn 33. I didn't realize I was 33 until recently. Let me see. Since I do not see your daggone comment about your business IG, I don't see it. I'll have to find it, sis, and link it. I want to keep going with my hair. But yeah, so there might be a couple shirts left. And all that to say that I really do want to continue to make more shirts, but I just need to find a vendor that can make them for me. And then now that my sister is doing a distribution for me, maybe I can just have them send it to her house. But I would hate to do that. Like she's already doing so much, so we'll see. I actually have one in the background behind me. I was thinking about doing a length check after I interlock, but now that I realize it's going to take me a lot longer to interlock than I thought, that's not going to be in this video. Okay. Let's go. We went forward, we went down, I think we'll go up and then backwards. But the way this is going, I might not finish today because I might just do the front and then save the back for tomorrow. What are you guys watching on Netflix or like streaming? So Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime. Like I need some suggestions. Can y'all see? I'm gonna keep asking y'all that because maybe it's me not being really getting to see. But does my fiance have locks? He does. He has gorgeous locks. Oh my god, his locks are really, really gorgeous. His locks are probably like, let's see, if mine's up here, his locks are probably like, if they're down right here, because whenever he wears them in the 2-strand twist, they're probably about like here. So if they're down, they might be like right here. And they're like mid to like his mid back. His locks are freaking gorgeous. That's actually, he's the reason why I lock my hair, because he had locks when we first started dating and we were at dinner. I told the story a couple times before, at least I wrote it on my Instagram page, but during our first date, I was talking about like maybe locking my hair or something because I was natural at the time. And he's like, he got a Brooklyn accent, and he's like, I think you look gorgeous with locks. I can't even do it the way he do it. But girl, that night I went home, I was Googling up locks and all this stuff. I'm like, should I lock my hair? And it took me about a year after that. And by then we had been together and dating and stuff. And every day I would be watching like lock videos. And then he like, if you're gonna lock your hair, just lock your hair. And then I just lock my hair. But yeah, he had locks and they're gorgeous. Sis, you have a L. Oh, I have a large and a medium left in the length check shirt. So I can't remember who asked about the length check, but there's a large and a medium left. So if that fits you, you can head over to the website right now and check it out. Let me see if I can pin that. I did pin. I put my website in the beginning of the chat, but I'll pin it. Oh wait, where we go? Oh, pin. There we go. So I don't know what that means. The pin. Oh, I see it on the top. Yeah, it's at the top. So there's a medium and a large left. If you want to get it. Okay, forward. Tony is watching the Olympics, haven't explored other shows. She said favorite sport is on that. Oh, what's your favorite sport, Tony? And thank you for multitasking and watching and also being here and chit chatting with me. All right, well, we'll probably go ahead and bring back the lens check. The other thing though with the lens check shirts, and I really wanted to like redo the design, like revamp it. Like I felt like they were kind of I'm live on Facebook right now or on YouTube right now, so carefully. Brittany said hi. Love you. Bye. That's my BFF, y'all. I couldn't not answer her call. I'll call her afterwards though. Okay, what? Oh, the shirt. Let me show you the shirt. Oh, I got oil in my hands. But whatever. This is like my personal shirt. It was actually it got messed up because the logo was supposed to be like right here, like kind of how this Tommy sign is, and it ended up like down here on my boob, and so I never wanted to sell it. But this is how they look for those of you who don't know. So it's just a V-neck t-shirt because I personally love V-necks, but I mean, some people were asking about crew neck, so I can make it a crew neck as well. And it has my logo, which again is supposed to be up. So all the other shirts I'm actually selling, the logo is up. But it has the logo in the front, which is the EE, and then Elaine Essentials Natural Hair Oil. And then in the back, I call it the Trust the Process tee. And then it just has the different lengths. So I think that's really cool. The thing is, though, if I did a limp check right now, like you see, it stops like 12 stops, like probably it would be mid back. And look at my ponytail. Like if my hair, once I took it out the ponytail, it would probably be right here. So I think I'm probably at the bottom line at this point. So even with myself learning, I would have to change the design to make them a little bit longer so that as the locks grow, it can actually capture most of it. And then also at the very top, I found out that people who are early in their journey doesn't even reach the top. But I feel like it would look weird with lines all the way up there, but I want something somehow to help people that's early in their journey too. I don't know. But these are the shirts. So again, there's 2 left right now, but sounds like sis is open and willing to accept my packages from the vendor. So we might go ahead and do a restock on these. In order for me to keep my room clean, I gotta put stuff back as soon as I take it out. Okay, what are we talking about? It's strange how men's locks tend to grow longer and fuller than ours. Their locks tend to be super virgin. Yeah, so my guy was locked before me anyway, but his hair is like really thick and like I think he has about maybe like 120 locks or so. I don't know, but like all of his locks are like this size, like this thick, like just beautiful coiled ringlets. I don't know. I love his locks, but I love mine too. As I'm fawning over his, I love mine too. Let me see. At the rate your hair is growing, you'll need to make Trust the Process dresses. I know, right? That's so funny, but I know. Oh, Lisa, Brittany, yeah, I think you do got a lag, but I'll tell her you said hey though. She was in bed, so hopefully, I'm not sure she'll be up when I finish. Y'all, we've been going for 1 hour and 8 minutes. Y'all let me know. I mean, as long as you're here, it's 13 now. So we'll probably, I don't know, we might stop after a while. Like I said, I know I said 1.5 hours max, so we might just stop then. And then I'll just show you guys like the finished product on Instagram. But I'm really enjoying like the conversation. I can't lie. This is kind of cool. This one, when I was talking about the end that I cut, like the blunted end on the other lock, this one is the why I cut it. Because it just seemed like this one is one that I cut. This one is one that is very similar to how it was before I cut it, where it's just like dull compared to like, I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell, but like you see how these kind of curl up at the tip. versus straight down like that. So that's why I cut it before, but I'm not going to cut it right now, but that is why. All right. So yeah, we're going to do, let's start, well, this one. Forward, forward, down. And then back. I wanted it to end down. I need to figure out what I need to do so it can end down. Actually, that's tight enough. So is it? No, I can go back. Yeah, I want it to end down because if I can get it to end the way the direction that my hair is laying, then it'll lay like so flawlessly. Like again, my hair is longer, so it's heavier, so it's still laying nice. But if I can end the rotation in that direction, it will lay like super nice. All right. So let me see. So let me do forward, up, backwards, down. Yeah, let's try that. Forward, up, backwards. And I gotta say it out loud to myself. I pulled the whole thing through. My Lockiversary is forward, up, backwards, down. Is in January time frame. I ended up other thing, fun fact is I actually started my locks as braid locks in the very beginning. And so I had braids all the way down the length of my natural hair. And I did that. Let me make sure this is right. Oh, I think I just made a knot, guys. Oh, okay. Hold on. Yeah. I gotta pull it out. If I can figure out where it's at, then I can pull it out. And if it's too much of a struggle, then I'm just gonna pull it through. But I feel like a little loop at the top. Dang it. Okay, so what just happened is I didn't put the tool all the way at the root of my hair. I had it sort of like in the lock a little bit. There it is. I can pull it out. So I don't know if you guys understand what I mean by that, but I didn't have it like all the way down in the root. So it was kind of stuck in the lock a little bit. And that can actually cause a lock. So that's why I didn't like pull tight. I felt it kind of when I felt the resistance. I'm like, okay, let me just pull a little bit. And when it didn't go through, that's why I'm like, oh, this must be a knot. So I pulled it out. So Lockiversary, yeah. So I started my hair with braid locks. But I really didn't like how flat my hair was looking. I should do that up close so y'all can see what I did differently. Let me see, I'll go down and show you. Like, so instead of like sliding it through my scalp, I kind of put it up here. That's what happened. But if I put it on my scalp and then slide through, then that will prevent that from happening. Good. So yeah, I started with braid locks and my hair was like too flat. Like I like volume in my hair and it was just too like flat to my head and then it wasn't really long at all. So I did that actually the first week I did that the first week of January in 2017. Yeah, in 2017. And then after about a month or so, I didn't like it. So I had took the braids mostly out and just left like the root braided and then I did 2-strand twists. And that's when I said I ended up interlocking from that moment. And so I never really know if I should say like January is my Lockiversary or like the beginning of January or like the end of January. But I just know it's in January. What'd you say, sis? I'm timing myself off the video. I'm almost done with my top for tonight. I want to see you hella pics. Yeah, definitely send pics. I want to see what you're working on. And the good thing about my sister's business is like in the summer she can do like different tops and like swimsuits and stuff. And then in the winter, sorry, I gotta remember what I was saying. In the winter she can do scarves and things. But I forgot I want to end down. This is the struggle, y'all. So I'm gonna do forward, up, nope. So up, forward, down, down. No, forward, up, backwards, down. Here. This is the part of the struggle. forward, backwards down. I want to get to the two locks that I told you I had to combine when I cut one, but I don't know where they are. I know it's at the top of my head somewhere. That's one of the areas where I know that the part isn't super perfect. And the problem with this is I can go again. I'm just going to go again forward. That one had a lot of extra new growth. I don't know why, like there's like some locks that'll have more new growth than others. I'm not exactly sure what that's about. Whew, we are making it though. We got about a quarter of my hair done. Maybe this is about a quarter. We still got the front and we still got the back. It's really more hair in the back, so this is probably less than a quarter of my head, but we're making it. Wait, she's your sister. Oh, Lisa Yvette. Yeah, that's my sister. Oh, this one feels a little bit dry. I want to try my best not to do like interlock on dry hair, which it makes sense. This last one that I just did, it felt like it was a little rough pulling through, and that was because I probably forgot to spray it or put enough oil. It's important for me to make sure that my hair is moisturized as I go through the interlock process because that's what keeps my hair from breaking off. Okay, we said forward. Oh yeah, it's going a lot smoother now. Up. Backwards. And then down. When I get to these angles on my head, it's like really weird. Oh, you thought the back was done? Girl, no. I just had woke up this morning and I was like, I really need to interlock my hair, but I knew I wanted to do it on live, so I was like, we just gonna see. Because I had did a video last summer. It's on here too on my channel. And I was like, let's see how fast I can interlock my hair. And I interlocked it really quick. So I thought today was gonna be like that. No ma'am. But that's okay. And usually if I wasn't, I'm wrapping, I had so much extra like hairs that I was, when I was wrapping it around, I accidentally wrapped the extra hairs, so whatever. But if I wasn't on live, I would be right here on my couch in front of the TV, just watching TV, doing my hair. Like, I don't necessarily have to look at myself in the mirror when I do this. Like, sometimes I'll look, especially in like certain areas, but I usually can just feel for it and I can just go as I'm like watching TV. So when we end this live, I'll be on my couch finishing this up for real, or at least the other half. Yeah, I think this is actually a good place to stop. Well, let's finish. Let's finish the look, right? And then we'll stop. We'll finish. But it's looking cute. Yeah, I really start feeling myself when I have like a fresh like retwist or interlock. Like when you can start seeing these parts, and then my hair start feeling long, and I be like, right now like it's long, but I be feeling like it's like all the way down here. I really like it. But let me not get too ahead of myself and just finish this section, then we can feel ourselves afterwards. It's only 2 more rows anyway. It just, it just came to my head when it's like, B, you doing a good job. B, you doing a good job. That's how I feel right now as I'm finishing up this section of my hair. All right, let's go ahead and get some water. Honestly, y'all, the rose water I usually put on like the length of my locks, not necessarily my roots, but I got it here, so I'm using it here. And of course, the oil definitely on my roots. I use the oil on the length of my locks too, but I do it when it's all done. All right, we are getting somewhere. Sis, yes, ma'am. Same mother and father, grew up in the same household, sisters. Yes, 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 yes. Braylon, wow, I did not know that until today. Listen, how sweet. I can tell you guys have a great fun. Oh, nice, nice, nice. She all right, I guess. No, she don't. I can answer that question right now. She don't, and I've been trying to get her on the lock side for a while. And she even went as far as to start some locks a couple months ago and had the nerve to cut them out, or not cut them out, comb them out. Yep, I'm calling you out. I'm telling your secrets. Over. As y'all can tell, all these in the front are combined, so they all look thick. Back, that one was a little tough. I don't even know if I want to go down with it. I think I did. I can. I think that I did that little like retwist a little bit too tight on this one, so it's feeling tight. But I can still take it down. It's just the angle is weird. And sometimes this is what I'll do too. I'll put my finger right here to make sure that I don't slip it through the lock on the other side. And like every once in a while, I'll catch like little hairs that I can like detangle before I actually pull it through. I feel like a little bubble of extra hair. Sometimes my hair is like, how can I explain it? I don't know. Like it'll be like after I do the interlock, like it'll be like a little bubble of hair right here. And so sometimes I just either use my crochet tool to like tighten it up, and then sometimes I just leave it alone. I don't think the crochet tool won't work for me, so we're just gonna leave it alone. But it's to the side. Not the dance. So just a wait, Eli is on there. All right, let's go forward. Or no, over. Forward. Oh, I went the wrong way. Dang. I'm supposed to go forward first. That's right. Now we gotta go over this way. And then back. When I used to do this, like when I first was learning how to interlock my hair, I would actually have a little notepad in front of me. And in front of me would be like the direction I would need to go. And so then I would say it out loud to myself as I went. Okay. Let's see. Can we finish this in the 9 minutes that we got left? Since I said I was going to end in 9 minutes. I think so. I'm going to start going faster. Forward. Up. I don't know why I keep pulling the thing off. Sometimes if I don't put, because these blocks are thicker, I really don't pull a lot of the lock through the little loop. So I just keep like the very end in there, and then that's what's making it come out. If it was thinner, I would probably pull more lock through, but that's what's making it come out. The thing I just started talking and forgot what I was. This feels like it went up and down. I'm gonna go forward. No, I think I gotta go backward. I don't know. I'm gonna go back forward. And then down. This angle is killing me. This is the part of the struggle of doing your own hair. Down. It still feels kind of loose though, like I can pass through another pass. So I went down, so I need to go. Let's go back. I can't get it through because it's so thick. That's why I say it's so thick. So then I got to go back to the very end so I can actually pull it through. Because if it's thick, then it's basically folded over twice. And if it's folded over twice, it's too big to get through the amount of new work that I have left. Okay. Boom. We're making it. We're making it. Oh my God. Time is going by fast. Am I going to finish in 7 minutes? Which I think. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. What we got to do? We got to go forward. And then up. And then I have so much freezies. The freezies are getting in the way. Back. And then I gotta go down. But I'm getting too many freebies in my okay, that one this way. This is actually why sometimes I don't do a side part because it'd be so awkward. And also there's a lot of new growth right there, so I still got to keep going. So we got to go forward again. There's so much frizz catching everywhere. Let me see if I can just wrap some of this frizz. I don't know why the top of my hair is like as frizzy as it is. I really don't. I don't mind it except like in times like this when I'm trying to like all this. I'm just wrapping. I wish I could see it up close. Like all of this is just frizz. I'm just wrapping around a lot. So much. And the one beside it because that was the one else. Oh wait, what do I have going on? Why do I feel? Yeah. Oh, I got one underneath that I forgot. How did that happen? Okay, that's why all the frizz from this one. Sometimes I'll finish my whole head and then find like a random lock that I got full of new growth that I missed during the interlock session. Okay, let's go forward. Oh, well, since we only got about 4 minutes left, any other questions or anything else y'all want to know? Backwards. Anything y'all want to see from me in the future? Should I go live again in the future? Oh, I lost it. I lost the lock. I think it's this one. There's still a lot of extra new growth in there, so we gotta go forward again. And we can go up again. I don't know why certain locks just have more new growth than others. That's kind of different. More lives would be cool. I really like this, so okay, I'm down for that. I like it. I want to make it, I don't know, like sometimes I go in people's lives and they be having like sounds and like screen flares and all of that. I don't know if I want to do all of that, but I do think it would be kind of cool to have a little bit more. Yes, we want more lives. You guys like the lives, okay? Are you from Instagram or are you like a YouTube person? Because I've been thinking about like I know I have a bigger following on Instagram, but I don't know. Like I really enjoy YouTube. So I don't know. I know that if I went live on my Instagram, it would be a lot more people in here right now. But I don't know. I just feel like YouTube is like my little community of people, and the people that come to my YouTube, I feel like really, really rock with me. So I don't know. I might do an Instagram live at some point, but I really appreciate YouTube live. At this point, I don't know which way I'm going, so I'm just go. I'm going to something. I probably can't interlock a live again because I'm just talking more than I'm interlocking. Okay, that's cute. Maybe I'll do my what you call it story. Oh, I didn't finish this one. Maybe I'll do my engagement story on a live. We can sit and chit chat. Who knows? We'll see. But okay, y'all. I'm gonna just go down. Let me turn on this one. So unfortunately, I didn't finish the section the amount of time that I wanted to, but I really do want to keep this under an hour and a half because oh Lord, I have to put another damn knot. Oh Lord, this is not a tutorial. I promise I have good videos on YouTube that teach you how to not do what I just did again. Where is it? Oh man, let me find it. I'm just trying to see which way to pull from. Is it this way? Oh yeah. Oh, it's the angle. That's the problem. I'm trying to get it this way. But yeah, I do have a lot more videos that I'll show you how I do this when I'm not necessarily talking as much and I'm just really paying attention. The problem like right now is like the angle of it because I have to like hold all the hair and then slide it through from the scalp and not from the locks. Boom. There we go. That's what's supposed to happen. Anyway, thank you guys so much for being here. She said I'll join either one, but I feel like you can connect with people more on here than Instagram. Absolutely, because I feel like Instagram will be going crazy. More live, please. Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, well, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and end it, but I don't know how. Oh, I see it says end stream, but I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I'll make sure that I post how it looks when I'm finished. This is how it's looking right now. Let me know if I can see. We are moving right along, doing a good job. I can't wait to update y'all on my new space. Like, it's really nice. Like, it's cute in here. This is kind of like not even where my desk is supposed to be because I haven't set it. I can actually show y'all real quick. This is gonna be my little desk area over there. So I'm setting it up. It's gonna be cute. So whenever I finish like cleaning up in here and actually fully moving in, then I'll do a room tour and a life update to tell you guys how I ended up moving here in the first place. But thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. And I guess I'll say what I normally say at the end of all my videos. Make sure you like this video, leave a comment if you're coming after the stream. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Peace.